Mayans, they finished with the Aztecs right here in this place. Aztecs, Mayans, Toltecs near Mexico City. It's almost like a 1,000 years old, this place. And was abandoned completely exactly in 1518.
Where this is completely abandoned.
Actually, when the conquerors came, the Spaniards,
Oh yeah, conquer.
Mayans, they escaped from them on the way to Yucatan, on the way to Chichen Itza.
Yeah, Guatemala.
Also Guatemala. But
Oh, why they torture the people?
Mayans,
No. Yeah, there are, what is called Spanish people. They torture the Mayan people.
They were looking for the best things, the Spaniards, gold, silver. So, and then the idea was, convert those people in a new religion, because the main god from the Mayans and Aztecs was the serpent with the feathers, Quetzalcoatl or Kukulkan.
Yeah.
And we know the serpent in the Catholic religion on the Bible is the demon, the devil. So that's
Oh,
why.
you're forced to do that.
That's why in Mexico we had too many churches, Catholic churches. That was the idea, convert those people in a new religion.
Oh, so before Spain colonial rule, Spanish colonial rule, it was not a SARS anything else. They have their own religion.
The Mayas, they used to have their own religion. Gods, too many gods, but the idea from Spain was only one and one religion.
Yeah, but many gods is kind of worship the kind of idols or kind of things worship.
Too many gods, right here, 11.
Yeah.
Rain,
Yeah, rain is
fertility.
particularly in the Maya, what is called sinister, the god is rain.
Yes.
Rain water.
Actually,
They
for that-
sacrifice every 3 years.
For that was the human sacrifices.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
go to
for the
water.
rains.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, amigo. Nice to meet you.
Okay, sir, thank you very much. What is your name?
Alex.
Oh, Alex, thank you very much, Alex. This is the one part of Maya ruin. You see, is how ruins and how old it is.
And now let's go to Playa del Carmen.
Hello, are you know little bit English? English?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me about this history, about this one? You know about this?
About what?
About this ruins, Maya?
This Mayan ring is at the meeting point when the people is going to Cozumel. All the Mayan, you have the Mayan ceremony right here before when I'm going to the Cozumel.
Cozumel, the island?
Yeah, the island.
Okay.
Like too many years ago.
Too many years ago. Then what is Maya in Tulum and also
Tulum,
Maya Empire?
in Xcaret,
No, it's what is
Cova,
called? No, it's
Chichen Itza.
Chichen Itza, yeah. There is a I had been there day before yesterday.
Yeah, Chichen Itza is far away, but
Yeah, but this is the same Maya,
no, the Chichen Itza is more bigger one.
a bigger one. But it's the same people at the time.
Yeah, It's the same people.
And Tutul,
In Tulum is the same.
Tulum, yeah.
And right here in Playa del Carmen.
Yeah, is a player. What is the name of the place?
Right here, Xaman Ha.
Xaman Ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, is can you say again? Xaman Ha.
Xaman Ha.
Yeah, this is the place. Also, the ruin Maya. This all the Maya dynasty, and the people are coming to see all these things. And this is the beautiful island, not island. What is called Gulf of Mexico or Caribbean Sea?
Cozumel.
Oh, Cozumel.
Island.
Opposite.
Yeah.
Very close. But this is the Gulf of Mexico or what is
Yeah,
called?
This is
Caribbean island. Caribbean Sea.
Yeah, but it's far to Mexico.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, yeah. You see, this is also ruins Maya that we visited yesterday in Tutul and Chichen. There are a lot of history in this country, and interestingly, they are preserving, and they preserve most of the places, and they also their big heritage. But we found in our countries all the pal bunks, shell bunks, and they destroyed. But still some of them are have, but they try to ruin all these things so that it not identify as a anything. But anyway, history tell the truth. This is their real history, and they as much as possible. And you see, this is the Caribbean Sea. Yeah, and it is so hot today. It's very hot because I just out from my resort, out from our resort, just 9:30. But right now is you can imagine how hot it is. This is actually all our resort, and this is the beautiful Caribbean Sea again. See, nice part of the Caribbean Sea, and this is the Maya dynasty. Some place I forgot the name actually. It's very hard to recognize and memorize their names. But this is a ruins Maya as well, and there are different part because according to Sesinista's or tour guide, they told us that all the area is under the water. All the area under the water, and you see, this is the Cozumel, the ship that we have tried to go that ship last time. The Cozumel Island, the ship is going to Cozumel Island. It's almost our drive is a big ship. It's a big ship, but it's called ferry. And every 1 hour the ship goes to Cozumel Island. How nice it is. And they preserve their history, culture, everything. And this is the beauty, like Cambodia right now, in Vietnam, their people is also preserve. They're all the old history, particularly Angkor Wat in Siem Reap. In South Vietnam, there is a temples, but actually all there were ship temples in before BC. You see how nice it is. This is the ship. How nice. And our resort is a little bit far from here. It's half an hour walking distance. But I just came to ruins Maya here. It's very beautiful place. See, people are lined up to go to the Cozumel Island that we visited a couple of days ago. Yeah, this is the big ship. very very big ship. It's 5-6 story ship, but this look like a in our this ship Borishal from Dhaka to Borishal or vice versa. This is actually all the Caribbean island actually, and also Gulf of Mexico, all everything now. Very very nice, beautiful place. All are resort here you see, and very nice, beautiful place. Actually, thousands years or something like that. It is all under the sea. Is all under the water, sea water. What is called is Gulf of everything is Caribbean Sea or Gulf of Mexico. But right now, the people are, established all these things, so that the ruins, all these things, and the limestones you can find every corner of the foot. Wow! You see the Maya ruins, where the people is, where the ancestors. But the 65 families. Still, that is 4 feet tall, 3 to 4 feet tall. It's very very short. We had been visited one village last couple of days ago in Sinister area. There are ancestors, only 65 families there, but there are all people are short, but they are more shorter than other Mexican. But mostly people are right now the Maya dynasty, then moved to Guatemala, Central America, or what we call this, something like that, Honduras, Guatemala, Cuba, that areas, but mostly Guatemala. It's Maya dynasty, and Indian government also explore and all this area, but they found they worship due to water, rainwater. Particularly in all the Maya people, they actually all this area was very hot, dry, no rain, so that these areas people mostly worship god of water, rainwater. And there is a link between Indian archaeological stuffs and these archaeological stuffs, because it's almost the same heritage in our old ancestors. How they incorporate is not a religion, is some of their traditions at was that time, thousands years ago, how they lived there. And there is some also history, particularly in Sesenista Maya Empire, and there is a Maya calendar. Still is Maya calendar is very popular in USA and Cornell universities. There are lots of professor researchers for this Maya calendar, and is almost $25. They prepared for this calendar, counting the birth date of anyone. It takes a couple of hours. If you put your names and all these things, and they will produce this according to your date of birth. They call this Kusti, but Kusti, I have a familiar word because I came in southern part of Bangladesh called Borishal, and my father, my mother, that our every siblings have a Kusti, and the written stuffs in talpata or in a paper, something like that. At that time, according to the date of birth, the Kusti, and there people also started. People started heard. They repeated several times, Kusti. That means according to our date of birth, according to make the calendar, and exactly similar. Most is not 100%, but almost identical. What is called the Kusti, and I produces for myself and my daughter $25 US, and they give a card and all these things and the papers. And interestingly, it look like a same, almost the same that we had kusti in our house when we have to 4-5 years old. When they born, our priest they produces kusti. But in 1971, after 1971, when we have our houses looted, burned, at that time they destroy the kusti, because every sibling we have a kusti at that time. They are exactly same word, they use kusti. And I'm a little bit astonished, and their tradition for sacrificing warriors for rain, and they celebrate festivals. Warriors of that areas, and 14 people in two groups, they started the fighting, that is play games. And there is a corner of the rounded shape, so that each group have 7 members, so that when one ball will go from there, it's very hard. It takes maybe 3 days, because every 3 years one bolidan, that means one sacrifice every 3 days. And how many sacrifice was there? Everything is there, particularly in Maya site in Sesinista. And there is thousands of history. The 17th century, all this they discovered this area, and they are preserved, and very nice, and it's very interesting. I now see this kind of nomadic peoples, thousands of years. It's before 2000, before BC 2000. Their ancestors lived there. They started there. You know, Xaman-Há. This place is surrounding area where Playa del Carmen is now located. Was one of the nodes of Xaman-Há, meaning water of the north. It was primary location where people would come together to travel to Cozumel, where the goddess of fertility, Ixchel, was adored. As well, it was a point on provisions before setting out on the Maya commercial sea route, which extended from Veracruz, Mexico, and all the way to Honduras to Central America. In Playacar, 3 different archeological zones can be found, as well as remain of the ancient wall of the protected part of the city. Okay, this is the scenario. They write it down in English, and also this is the their own natives is called Latino. Okay, it's very hard from people to find they knows English. Those who come from Canada, and there are striving people, and they not explore anything. They come here only for water, like a Pacific coast and Baja California, but they not go to any archaeological site. I found people from Argentina, Brazil, particularly European nations, mainly in Germany, Italy. They come and they visited all these archaeological sites, and they come here only for this purpose. But in our people, they come to enjoy water, and everything is based on or swimming pool. Thank you, and you will definitely find out later on the YouTube channel Pratima Foundations. Thanks. Bye. No? Okay.